Now, I know this may come as a shock to some of you, but I happen to like metal quite a bit. And most fans of my channel also happen to like metal quite a bit. So this is my public outreach to anyone who may be new to the channel, or for people who really can't get into metal, or for you metalheads who want a list of reasons to share with your friends as to why they should get into metal. Obviously, disclaimers, I'm not saying that metal is the greatest genre of music. I'm not saying that's all you should listen to. I absolutely advocate for diversifying the genres of music that you listen to. That's a big part of what Song Suggestion Friday live streams are about, is about opening up all of our ears to different types of music. So alright, enough chit chat, here we go. Reason number 1, it is actually better for your mental health. There are several studies that have been done that examine the consumption of metal music and how it impacts your mental health. A lot of the earlier studies have been exposed to be less empirical and more driven by a social stigma. They were really just more confirming the established social stigma. Studies done in the last decade have shown that metalheads can cope with stress better. They are able to cope with their own mortality. I'm sure talking about death constantly has nothing to do with that. And all around tend to live happier lives. Like, those are all pluses. Now, I'm not saying metal music is a replacement for psychiatric help or therapy, but it can certainly help a lot. And I would say, in my own opinion, it's much better preventative care than trying to have a less helpful outlet. Second reason, metal is a lot more diverse than you think. Metal is such a wide umbrella. It's extraordinarily large. There are so many uses of different types of music theory, which give it its own compositional style, to things as simple as tone but make a huge difference. Stoner metal and deathcore do not sound at all the same. Also, shut up in the comment section saying deathcore is not real metal. Piss off, please. As much as metal has this image of being just a frickin' bunch of rough, gruff guys beating things up and being very violent, there is a surprising number of different types of metal out there that can supplement multiple different moods. In fact, some people find certain subgenres of metal to actually be relaxing. Third reason, metal can make you feel empowered. I keep hearing all of this crap from a bunch of pop artists. Oh, she's empowering women, she's empowering women. I highly freaking doubt it. If you really do want to feel empowered, no matter what gender you identify as, I highly recommend metal. Similar to how battle hymns and war songs were used all the way back in ancient times to get your army or military basically jazzed up to go kill people. Not saying that you should go kill people. Metal can have a similarly inspiring effect. Number 4, it relieves stress. Because metal does tend to be more on the negative side of the emotional scale, it makes it easier for the listener to identify with a certain amount of anger or angst that's in a song and feel like they have been related to. It almost helps relieve it. It's like having a friend there who's like, I understand what you're going through. Not only that, but there are multiple types of droning metal that actually provide some people, like I said, relaxation. Very similar to the same types of phenomena that happen to some people when they listen to ASMR. Fifth reason, community. With the exception of the very loud elitist pricks in a lot of comment sections, metal fans, when you meet them in person, are usually very down to earth. When you go to a metal show, you will meet some of the most polite people you've ever met in your life. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a mosh pit, but specifically because people don't want to be in a mosh pit, if you bump into them by accident, they're very polite to one another. I've met some really, really cool people at metal shows, and I've made some excellent contacts at metal shows. That, and also, metalheads are not trend chasers. They're gonna be some of the most genuine people you've ever met at just about any concert. Sixth reason, excellent musicianship. Now, this is just generally speaking. There are definitely some metal bands that have much sloppier, not very good musicianship than I would say even more popular genres of music. Though I would say generally, metal musicians have higher technical proficiency on their instruments. I'm not saying that that's all there is to music, but I think that it's worth appreciating this as a marvel of humanity. Someone was not only able to achieve this skill level, but translate this skill into a piece of art that is very beautiful. Which takes me to my next point. Typically, metal is more nuanced or complex than other popular modern genres. Again, this is a general statement, hashtag not all metal songs. You'll typically find a higher variety of rhythms, feels, scales, key signatures across the metal spectrum than you will most other genres that are popular today. There's usually room for a lot more play with dynamic as well, although I will say one of my bigger problems with a number of metal bands is they don't have that much dynamic. Because the heart of metal is about being extreme, about dialing it from 10 up to 11, that basically asks for the composition to take it to the next level. So there you have it. There are my reasons. Did you have any other reasons of your own? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, metalheads, please be nice in the comments of this video. We're trying to invite new people to the community, not time to be a dick. Or say you're new to metal or you don't like metal. Let me know what you don't like about it or what you're afraid of in the comments below. If you like this video, if you like what I do on this channel, please hit the like button, please share this video, please support me on Subscribestar. That is the only way I can keep making badass content for you. And you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, @BecomeTheKnight. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!